Good evening and salutations, my days of lives. So I've read some comments and like the Days of Our Lives previews. Some of the comments in my live stream. Um, some people aren't really happy with this baby switch story. It feels like it's been done too much. But to be fair, a lot of tropes and soap operas have been done too much. The show's been on for 58 something years. Things are going to start to repeat themselves. So I don't have an issue with the baby switch or whatever. I don't have an issue with that. The reason why I'm actually having an issue with Melinda, first of all, her her drive for wanting to get Sloane to change her mind makes it doesn't really make that much sense. Like she is over the top with it. She's doing it's like she's lawyering it up, sit there and try to really convince her that taking Nicole's baby is a good idea. And I understand she's all like, oh well, the marriage are horrible, blah 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 blah. Okay, but I don't really feel like that's enough of a reason for her drive to get um Sloane, convince Sloane to take this baby. And the thing that's so ass backwards to me, Sloane has been super desperate to give Eric a baby, which is total character assassination from what she first started. But it would make a lot more sense for 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 Melinda to be telling Sloane not to do this. This would make more sense if Sloane really wanted to do this and Melinda's just saying, I don't think this is a good idea. And Sloane being like, you know what, listen, you promised me a child. I need you to sit there and uphold that. I need you to sit there and help me out because she's been so desperate up until this point. And now it's all like, oh, you're a conscience. I don't want to do this. I wouldn't even want to do this to Nicole. And having Sloane being the driving force of this whole we're gonna fake the baby's death and everything like that and we're gonna pay off people. It's like what? It's something that's just so backwards about it, and this is the reason why it's just been driving me up a wall with this whole story, with this whole baby story. It just makes more sense for Sloane to be doing this, not Melinda. Other than that, they yeah, I did read the comments as far as Jada being out the hospital, not without backup, to sit there and try to find those two again because, at this point, it's just pride talking. Because, yes, it was asinine the first time for her to be simply trying to find these people by herself. And it's asinine for her to sit there and do it again. After the first time, she almost died because of it. But, whatever. They get Leo. Leo eventually cops up to a lot of the stuff that he was doing, saying he was just trying to help and everything like that with Nicole's baby. We should get a slap on the wrist, blah, 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 blah. EJ was going down, EJ was coming down hard on Holly because, he's so worried and everything like that. But I was like, bro, listen, as much as I don't like Holly, this is kind of OD. I understand he was like, how, I get him being angry because yeah, Holly had a lot of time and she could have told EJ at any point where to find Nicole. It was only to EJ got home. He's like, why didn't you not tell me this earlier? But she's scared and everything like that. I don't think that was the best. I don't think that was a good idea to sit there and really come at her like that. Tate is there to sit there and comfort her, but then, there's one point that it was about to kiss, and Tate makes it really awkward by being like, hey, listen, before that guy came in here, you're about to kiss. You wanna talk about that? Meanwhile, she's scared for her mom being God knows where, and he's like, so, you're about to kiss, so, you wanna talk about that? He apologizes after she yells at him. I don't know what they're doing with these teams. Don't care. To this day, I'm still going to sit there and say that whoever thought that bringing in Holly and Tate was a good idea deserves to be fired. Okay? They deserve to be straight up fired. I stand by that. Eric does get there to Nicole. EJ gets there. They go to the hospital, and he tells her that he can't find a baby. Um, uh, Stefan comes up to Paulina. He's like, "Yo, listen, I need you to fire EJ because what he's doing, he's only railroading my wife for a personal vendetta that he got against me and everything." And Paulina's like, listen, I can't really do it. My hands are tied. Look bad if I kind of interfere in a murder investigation or whatever, because she's she's in jail without bond. She got to sit there and be in jail until the trial starts. Now, of course, see, that just makes sense because we all know that the actress' last day was last week. And, granted, also, yeah, she could be considered a flavorist. They got money. So let's not sit there and try to act like that's not a possibility. But it's really more for the fact that they don't have the actress. They can't just have, it wouldn't make sense for her to not be in jail because, they don't have the actress anymore. So I'm assuming that they're going to probably sit there and recast. Which, okay, cool. Good luck. Days have actually been pretty good as far as recasting, as far as I'm concerned. So I'm not too worried. Well, they've been good up until a certain point, minus the whole Gwen Teresa thing. Aside from that, they've been pretty good. So I think that one was just more piss poor planning than anything else. But yeah, she's like, listen, I can't really do anything. It looked bad or whatever. And he at one point, Stefan grabs her arm. And I was like, bro, you nuts? Like, you must have lost your mind at this point. But he pretty much tells her like, yo, listen, you backed the wrong brother, and he walks off. Very interesting to sit there and see how that's gonna go along. And the sad thing is, besides the whole grabbing in the arm, whatever Stefan does to Paulina, I'm not gonna feel sorry for her. I'm not. Paulina fired Melinda based off of her feelings. Okay? Not because she wasn't doing a good job, but because of her feelings. So, and you hired the devil instead. And I like EJ, but I'm like, boy, you just all sorts of ass backwards at this point. I don't know. I feel like that's pretty much about it. I might be missing some stuff, but I think that's the general aim of this episode and pretty much this review. If I forgot anything, you know what to do. Come to a live stream tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. We'll sit there and talk about horror shows, Days of Our Lives, General Hospital, Born and Beautiful, Young and Restless. With that being said, I'm going to go. I want to thank you for watching. Stay safe. I'll see you in the next video.